Alright guys, welcome back. We have an article here by Loz Blaine. Figures humanoid can now watch, learn and perform tasks autonomously. We're gonna get some information. We're gonna watch the video later of how this robot does this. So okay, let's get to it. Figure 8's humanoid robot demonstrates its new watch and learn capabilities by autonomously using a coffee machine. Perhaps not the most spectacular demo, but this could open the floodgates to massive acceleration of general purpose robotics. Figures Brett Adcock claimed a ChatGPT moment for humanoid robotics on the weekend. Now, we know what he means. The robot can now watch humans doing tasks, build its own understanding of how to do them, and start doing them entirely autonomously. So this is basically, you know, in the Matrix when they've taken put the thing in the back of the humans and upload all that information into humans' brains. So these robots are basically doing that, but they watch the video, it takes them 9 hours to dissect it, analyze it, whatever, then they're able to do the task. So we're not there yet, but we are pretty damn close, and we at the beginning of 2024. General purpose humanoid robots will need to handle all sorts of jobs. They'll need to understand all the tools and devices, objects, techniques, and objectives we humans use to get things done, and they'll need to be as flexible and adaptable as we are in an enormous range of dynamic working environments. They're not going to be useful if they need a team of programmers telling them how to do their every new job. They need to be able to watch and learn, and multimodal AIs capable of watching and interpreting video, then driving robotics to replicate what they see, have been taking revolutionary strides in recent months, as evidenced by Toyota's incredible large behavior model demonstration in September. Let's have a look at that.
Here at TRI, we believe robots should amplify people, at home and at work. To achieve this, we conduct cutting-edge research to make robots more flexible, robust, and general purpose. We've had a bit of a breakthrough. Today, TRI is announcing a new method to teach robots dexterous skills quickly and easily. Our approach is built on a powerful generative AI technique called diffusion policy. This allows us to teach robots much faster and with significantly fewer demonstrations. The approach holds great promise for creating what we call large behavior models. Just like large language models have revolutionized chatbots, these behavior models will allow robots to perform useful work in ways never possible before.
Up until now, the majority of robotic manipulation work has focused on pick-and-place style tasks, where a robot is limited to relatively simple sets of objects it's rearranging. Our new approach goes significantly beyond that and lets us explore much closer to the limits of the hardware. TRI's robots are now capable of using tools, pouring liquids, and peeling vegetables. It's exciting to see them engaging with their environments in rich, multifaceted ways, and all achieved without changing any code or explicitly programming any new skills. Using this technique, we've taught over 60 diverse behaviors to our fleet of robots. The process starts with a teacher, demonstrating a small set of skills through teleoperation. Then, our AI-based diffusion policy learns in the background over a matter of hours. It's common for us to teach a robot in the afternoon, let it learn overnight, and then come in the next morning to a working new behavior. To make this level of dexterity possible, every part of the robot platform must be solid, from the hardware all the way up through the entire software stack. One key enabler is providing human teachers with a sense of touch or a haptic teleop device.
I mean, at some point, they're currently busy doing this with robots. At some point, this is going to be able to happen with humans. They'll be able to input into our brains something that somebody else has learned. We'll be injected with that knowledge and we'll be able to do it. So the robots are kind of like the test guinea pigs.
Also, just like people, we found that robots learn better when they have a sense of touch. And a perfect example of this is the task of flipping a pancake, where the robot has to make contact with a surface it can't see. Without a sense of touch, it struggles and performs poorly, but is successful in learning the skill once it's able to feel its interaction with the environment.
This is only the beginning. Our team is deeply focused on achieving large behavior models that I mentioned earlier. We anticipate
But can it flip the pancake?
the next breakthrough will be when we've trained the robots with enough dexterous skills that they're able to generalize, performing a new skill that they've never been taught. To realize this, we're building a diverse curriculum for robot learning, essentially a kindergarten for robots, to teach them numerous foundational skills that are useful for working alongside people. We're on pace to teach hundreds of new behaviors by the end of the year and over 1,000 by the end of 2024. We're also leveraging our expertise in simulation to augment our real-world teaching. And finally, we're developing fundamental tools for fleet learning so that when one robot learns, they all learn. I've been working in robotics research for a long time now.
I'm sure you
The
have,
tasks that I'm watching these robots perform are simply amazing. Even a year ago, I would not have predicted we were this close to this level of dexterity. And the rate at which we're able to teach new skills is simply astounding. Nearly every day, I wake up to a new message showing the robot doing something it couldn't do the day before. This is an incredible time to be a roboticist.
Incredible time to be alive as well, my friend. Right, but Toyota is using bench-based robotic arms in a research center. Figure, like Tesla, Agility, and a growing number of other companies, is laser focused on self-sufficient, full-body humanoids that can theoretically go into any workplace and eventually learn to take over any human task. And these are not research programs. These companies want products out there in the market yesterday, starting to pay their way and getting useful work done. Quite a sexy robot. I mean, maybe like a bit bulky on the hip section. They could like lean him down a little bit there. I mean, he'll get there. He'll get there. Figure 01 was walking within 12 months of development, a record. Ooh. Adcock told us he hoped to have the 01 robot deployed and demonstrating useful work around Figure's own premises by the end of 2023. We're now in 2024, it's January. And while that doesn't seem to have transpired at this point, a watch and learn capability in a humanoid is indeed big news. Big news! The demonstration in question, mind you, is not the most earth-shattering impressive task. The Figure robot is shown operating a Keurig coffee machine with a cup already in it. It responds to a verbal command, only opens the top hatch, pops a coffee pod in, closes the hatch, and presses the button. And lets the guy who asked for the coffee grab the full cup out of the machine himself. Let's check it out.
Hey, Figure 1, can you make me a cup of coffee?
You better ask please next time, my friend. As you guys can see, it's very patient.
Thanks.
Good manners. Well done. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, guys. So this is where we are at the beginning of 2024. Where are we going to be in a year's time? Right, so yes, it's fair to say that the human and the Keurig machine are still doing some heavy lifting here, but that's not the point. The point is the Figure robot took 10 hours to study the video and can now do the thing by itself. It's added a new autonomous action to its library, transferable to any other Figure robot running on the same system via swarm learning. So this swarm learning, I assume, is, teach the one robot something, then all of them can do it. It's like, yeah, teach the one robot how to eradicate the human race, then they can all do it. If that learning process is robust across a broad range of different tasks, then there's no reason why we shouldn't start seeing a new video like this every other day as the O1 learns to do everything from peeling bananas to putting pages in a ring binder to screwing jar lids on and off to using spanners, drills, angle grinders, and screw drivers. It shouldn't be long before it can go find a cup in the kitchen, check that the Keurig's plugged in and has plenty of water in it, make the damn press button coffee and bring it to your desk without spilling it. A complex task making use of its walking capabilities and large language model AI's ability to break things down into actionable steps. So don't get hung up on the coffee, watch this space. If Figure's robot really knows how to watch and learn, we're going to feel a serious jolt of acceleration in the wild frontier of commercial humanoid robotics in 2024, as 2024 starts to get underway. And even if the Figure is overselling its capabilities, not that any tech startup would dream of doing such a thing, it ain't going to be long, and there's a dozen other teams manically racing to ship robots with these capabilities. This is happening. That's the thing, right? These AI companies now, they're all basically in a race against each other, right? And if one company doesn't stops or is held back by regulations or whatever, then some other company, maybe in a different part of the world with different regulations, is then going to take over the lead. So they're in this like strange race that has no rules, that has dire consequences. I mean, it's a very weird situation. It's a very weird situation. I mean, Elon Musk has said, right? Elon Musk said, like, yeah, the dangers of AI, all this stuff. But I mean, he's one of the main proponents investing in all this technology, right? So, I mean, yeah, we are in very, very strong. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is happening in the world? No, beginning of 2024, I mean, how long are we going to live for still, right? Today, we're unveiling our Figure 01 robot. Watch as we demonstrate dynamic bipedal walking, a milestone that a team has been able to hit within 12 months of company inception. Right. Make no mistake, humanoid robots stand to be an absolutely revolutionary technology once they're deployed at scale, capable of fundamentally changing the world in ways not even Adcock or other leaders in this field can predict. The meteoric rise of GPT and other language AIs have made it clear that human intelligence won't be all that special for very long, and the parallel rise in humanoids is absolutely designed to put an end to human labor. Things are happening right now that would have been absolutely unthinkable even 5 years ago. We appear to be right at the tipping point of a technological and societal upheaval bigger than the agricultural or industrial revolutions. That could unlock a world of unimaginable ease and plenty, and or possibly relegate 95% of humans to the status of zoo animals or house plants.